Flanked by officials of the United States government-funded civil advocacy and local engagement project in Nigeria, members of the civil society organizations who implemented the project present their report on the 2023 general elections.
We have partners, cluster partners that worked on the elections.
The report is a summary of observations and key recommendations from the various groups based on the observations during the elections. Some of the observations include the late arrival of INEC officials to polling units, vote selling and buying, voter suppression, as well as the failure to transmit the presidential election results real time. On the positive side, the report highlights some progress made, such as the use of the BVS, which they say addressed the problem of overvoting, the massive registration of first-time voters, as well as an improvement in the conduct of security personnel.
Random sampling.
However, the group is making some recommendations ahead of future elections.
We need to review how we make appointments to the commission, because appointing people who are card-carrying members of political parties will not help the commission. INEC needs to be deliberate in its attempt to win back public trust. I know this is tough, but this is one that must be done.
Nigerians generally would prefer to vote and pay more attention who will be presidents, who will be governors. But the most critical arm of government, which is the National Assembly, the state assemblies, are not giving adequate attention in terms of scrutiny of the candidates, in terms of even the voting. So we saw situations where people vote across just party lines. They thumbprint for party A and they follow through for all the other candidates, which is not, we think, is the right way to go. So that is one most critical finding that we have made, that we were able to make the feed. Following on that, our recommendation is that we need to find a way to address that at the policy level or at the administrative level.
Some members of the group also want early commencement of electoral reforms ahead of next general elections.
For those that supported the elections, the ad hoc staff, the INEC staff, there were cases where they didn't come to the venue on time, and where they came on time, there were also issues with the technology that they were working with. So I think there were just bits and pieces of things here that we need to fine-tune in our electoral process. But most important for me is to really start that process now and not wait till we get close to the next elections.
The 2023 general elections may have come and gone. However, like several other groups who work in the civil society space, this group believes strongly that the lesson from the exercise can help to strengthen the country's electoral system going forward.